Ahoy there, YouTube! We're back again for more of our Gencon Bonanza Explosion blog coverage. We're live at Gencon 2018. Thanks in part to all of our amazing Kickstarter backers sending us back for the 5th straight year to do this. Love y'all. Also, these fantastic companies right here who donated games to help send us to Gencon as well, including BarBEARian Games, who we're about to talk to in a second. And then our main sponsors, Tasty Minstrel Games and Minion Games. Show them some love in the clickables down below. Right now, we are going to be talking about the brand spanking new release, BarBEARian Battlegrounds, with Walter from BarBEARian Games. Hey, Walter.
Hey, man. Thanks for doing another one with me. This is great.
No problem. What is BarBEARian?
This is my first game for sale. Actually, I've made many games with Greenbrier, but this is my first baby, and it's releasing here at Gencon Day. So, BarBEARian Battlegrounds is a simultaneous turn dice placement game with secret actions. Everyone plays as one of the 4 clans of adorable bears, trying to prove that you're really tough warriors. You're not, you're just little cute bears, but you're trying to prove it by collecting glory tokens. So also here I got my little Wastelander, Mad Maxian guys and so on. So there's 4 different clans, you play up to 4 players. Everyone is going to roll their dice at the same time in plain view. We're gonna see what each other rolled. We might be like, oh, Bauer rolled low, Walter rolled high, you rolled a bunch of doubles, whatever. We're gonna see everything, and then we secretly place those dice behind these clan screens. Every die is a bear. The front section where you place dice are the other villages. You're sending your bears out to raid those villages and steal some stuff. So each slot corresponds with one of the other player clans. So that's the battlefield. The barracks are dice protecting you from getting attacked. And in the background here, you've got your dice that you place out to be your little workers collecting resources for you. You can place a 1, 2, or 3 in the beehives to collect some honey. You can place a 4, 5, or 6 in the forge to collect some ore. Any die, any bear can go chill in the temple and collect you some faith. A 1 through 5 gets you 1 faith. If you look scratched into the temple wall there, a 6 will get you 2 faith, or let you lock one of your glory tokens so that no one can take it from you. You're trying to get to 7 of these glory tokens. You can get them by stealing them from other people, you can get them by buying them with a big payout on resources, and you can also get them by completing these little hidden objective cards, these little trials that no one knows you're on until you reveal that you were completing that quest, so that can give you extra tokens. There's a lot of ways to level up and upgrade your village. So, for one of each resource that you've accumulated, you can buy one of these specialist tokens. These guys all cost the same. These guys go out in the corresponding space on your board here. For each token you have, you're going to collect 1 resource of that type every round. These are your economy guys that are building up your system here. So even if I don't put any dice back here, let's say I go full on defense, full on offense, I'm attacking you, I'm still in this situation going to get 2 honey and 1 ore every round, building up my economy. So 1 of each gets me these little workers. 2 of each resource is going to get me a 4th and a 5th bear. 3 of each is how I buy my additional glory tokens. On the inside of the player's screens here, you can see we've got the phases detailed out for you. We also have the things you can buy. So everything we just talked about is listed here. There are also some other sneaky things you can do that are kind of like short-term investments. You can spend 2 honey to get an extra temporary die just for 1 round. You can spend 2 faith to change a face, 2 ore to do like a little sneak attack in combat. So you have a lot of options. You also, every player has these 3 combat cards. These are 3 permanent upgrades that you can purchase that are going to make it easier for you to go and steal from other players, or make it more profitable to do so, or what have you. So obviously the game is ad nauseum, filled with puns and things like that. Artwork. Yes, it's huge for me.
I have one question.
Yes,
so I know you're attacking. Do you choose your attack? Is it left or right? How does that work?
So you've got these spaces. These are the other clans that you're attacking.
Okay.
You can only put 1 die per space unless you roll multiples of the same face, in which case I could come at you, Bauer, for 15 if I rolled all 5s or 6 or whatever. And that's true of producing resources in the back too. If I stack up, you might think with my high roll I'm going to come at you, but maybe I bring them all back and just build up a
So I
ton
might
of
waste my
resources.
defense die.
Right,
Okay.
exactly. I might trick you into doing that. So there's a bunch of different paths to victory. I'm constantly surprised by players finding strategies that are beating me, which is very frustrating to have not thought of that strategy, but it's also very rewarding that the game has this much depth in a small box. If you're playing with young kids, YouTubers out there playing with young kids, just take away the trial cards and the upgrade cards for the first few games. Get them into just the basic system. It'll still be a robust game for you as an adult, and then when they're ready, you add in the other layers. As you can see, the rule book, super clean and simple with just a 2-page double-sided sheet, so it's a really light one. Yeah, and we can take a quick look at the other tribes.
Yeah, I want to see that artwork.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's so sad.
Yeah, right? These are tough guys. And then we've got our little polar bears. One of my favorites is this little guy in the background bringing in soup, or this little guy down here fishing. There's just a whole world to it. One thing I really love is that the temples are also a little bit different. So we've got a molten temple, a snowy temple. The leader of this clan is a big, fat, greedy bear, and he demanded that he was on the temple face. So it's got his visage instead and stuff like that. So obviously there's a lot of cute stuff in here, but it is stabby, man. This is a big one.
And this is being released right now?
Yeah, it's here at Gencon, $25. We also have some promo cards. There's a different little combat upgrades you can get into and stuff like that. It's now officially in stores too, so you can get it everywhere. Not in the big box ones yet, but we're pushing for it. So it's BarBEARian Battlegrounds. We're really hyped on it. It's going really great. The feedback's been awesome, so we're really psyched.
That looks like a really cool dice placement game. Very, very neat. If you're enjoying the Gen Con coverage, click on that subscribe button down below, and in the comments below, let me know who's going to win. We're putting them all into a ring. We got a brown bear, a tiger, or 200 rats, but the rats are not working together. They're each on their own individual team.
I think it's going to take a while, but that tiger's going to eat a lot of rats. He's going to eat pretty well. Brown bears are basically just delicious dessert for a tiger. In fact, yeah, he might even be a brown bear full of rats by the time the tiger gets to him. So yeah, that's a gross question, Bauer. I'm going to give it to you. That was really, that was a weird one. Yeah.
So tiger's winning?
Tiger's going to win, buddy. Yeah, tiger's going to take that one.
I'm going to go with rats number 116. I'm going with that one. Let me know in the comments below. Which one do you think is going to win? As always, thanks for your time, YouTube.